Hi, I am Dave Amano, your Next Step guy. How are you? Listen, today, as I'm filming this, it's Valentine's Day. So, happy Valentine's Day. I hope you'll be my Valentine. And on Valentine's Day, what do we do? Well, we show people that we love, right? We give them nice things, we do nice things for them, a little extra attention, try to do something remarkable to make their day special. So my question is, why only Valentine's Day, number one? And number two, why only your special honey? Why not try to make everybody feel special and remarkable every day? Clients, friends, family. I'm sure you all have an instance where you remember somebody just went out of their way to do something nice for you. And you remember it. Maybe it's 5 years ago, 10 years ago, but you remember it. It makes you feel great. And that person stands out amongst all your other friends. For instance, I'm thinking about some of the things that I've done lately that try to make people feel special. And, for instance, this week I had a board meeting, and I said I would bring breakfast. I'll pick up donuts, or I'll pick up bagels. And she was like, oh, I'm so sick of donuts and bagels. All I want is a hard-boiled egg and some toast. And this other woman's like, oh my God, I would love a hard-boiled egg and toast. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'll be here tomorrow. So what did I do? I called a restaurant ahead on my way there, and I said, hey, I got a weird request for you to go order. Can I order 6 hard-boiled eggs and 6 pieces of toast? Sure, no problem. So I went to the restaurant, picked it up to go, showed up at the board meeting, and everybody had 1 hard-boiled egg and a piece of toast. They were shocked, surprised, it was funny, but they felt special. I went out of my way to make those 2 ladies feel special. I mean, whoever brings a hard-boiled egg to a board meeting. And then, things that people have done for me. One time, my wife and I were at an open house for our school, for our kids, and there was a picnic on the grass. And we forgot to bring our blanket, and it was a hot day, and the grass was kind of hard, and everybody had a blanket, and we're kind of sitting with our kids on this hot grass. So someone noticed that we did not have a blanket. She literally went up to her car. We didn't even know her. Went over to her car, opened up her trunk, and got a blanket out of her trunk and gave it to us. How sweet! I'll remember her forever. Thanks, Lynn. So nice gesture. It wasn't Valentine's Day, but I did feel like a sweetheart that day. Even today, one of my wonderful teammates here, she's gluten-free, and we had a Valentine's Day lunch. And I had good intentions. Everybody was bringing food, and most of it was not gluten-free. And I made the effort to bring something that I thought was gluten-free. It turned out it wasn't, but I tried, and I think she appreciated it. Right, Diana? She's saying yes. So I tried, but I think she appreciated it. It showed that I care and trying to do something a little bit special for people that I care about. Last but not least, something that somebody did for me years ago. I was an exhibitor at a college conference. It was at Alfred University, and this is years ago. And everybody was going to lunch, all the attendees. And they were passing our booths, going to the lunch, and all the other attendees and the people that had booths were going. But I was staying at my booth. I said, no, I might get some customers. I don't want to miss people coming to my booth. So I was going to bypass lunch. And this woman in admissions that worked at Alfred at the time, her name was Lynette. I still remember. She came by my booth and she goes, aren't you coming to lunch? And I just met her that day. I'm like, no, I'm going to stay here in case anybody comes to my booth. Well, lo and behold, about 15 minutes later, she came back with a tray full of food for me, brought it to my booth. I thought that was the nicest thing. I will never forget that. Food always is big, especially with me, but a way to make people feel special. A lot of times you can do it with food. But she went out of her way to make me feel special. Happy Valentine's Day to me that day. So my lesson to you and my thought for you is, how can you just go a little bit further than the average, go out of your way to stand out, be remarkable, and make someone else feel remarkable and special. That is my Valentine's Day message to you, and I wish you a happy Valentine's Day, and I hope that you will treat every day as if it is Valentine's Day. Have a great day.